Hi everyone, welcome to the Ultimate Gardening channel. In today's exciting spreading video, I'm going to be discussing with you guys some growing tips for hardy hibiscus. So let's jump right into this video. So let's go ahead and talk about the first point, which is sunlight requirements. When it comes to hardy hibiscus, especially if you have a hardy hibiscus like this one I have here, which is the Holy Grail Summerific Hibiscus from the Proven Winner Summerific Hardy Hibiscus line, you want to provide them with a lot of sunlight, not only because the plant needs it, but also because the foliage needs it as well. So as you notice, besides the bloom, this foliage structure is a bit more deep in color. It's a dark purple and it looks like a sweet potato vine in my opinion. So the more sunlight you give it, the more deeper and richer of a color the foliage is going to give. Also, it's also going to provide the performance the plant is going to give, because just like tropical hibiscus, they require 7 to 8 plus hours of direct sunlight. They are full sun loving plants, and if you could give them the entire day of sunlight, that works best for them because they perform best when it comes to hot climates, just like the state of Florida, which is amazing. So now rolling into our second point, which is watering. They like to have a little bit of moisture around their root system, but they do not like to sit in water. Hardy hibiscus do tend to like humidity and all those factors, but they do not like to sit in water like if tropical hibiscus do. Tropical hibiscus does tend to like to sit in a little bit of water, but hardy hibiscus is completely different and they do not like to sit in water. So if you have an area where it floods and draining is an issue, you can plant them a bit above soil surface, about an inch or two above your soil level, so drainage could go downwards, or you could completely move it to a different spot or grow them in containers. But watering is about one time every 3 to 4 days. They tend to be a little bit drought tolerant, so that's amazing, but they do like the little dose of water every 3 to 4 days when you can give it to them if it does not rain. Rolling into our third point, which is fertilizing. Fertilizing is required when it comes to hardy hibiscus because fertilizer helps them give you guys these showstopper breathtaking blooms, and of course actually helps them become a bushier plant. Give them a slow release fertilizer that lasts up to 3 to 4 months, because that will give them a little bit of fertilizer here and there throughout the season, which is amazing because you don't have to constantly be out there fertilizing monthly. You could give them any type of slow release fertilizer that you have on hand, but it has to be high in nitrogen and potassium because those are two main factors when it comes to a plant success. Just rolling into our fourth point, which is disease and pest control. I did want to touch this up with you guys because I'm starting to notice holes on my hardy hibiscus leaves. One thing that I think, which is our main factor that I found out to be, is butterfly worm, which is also like a brownish worm that tends to be on like citrus and such not, because I saw their trail all up on the stem. I'm gonna show you guys a photo. And so to treat this, you want to treat them with neem oil for 4 days straight. You want to make sure your weather forecast is clear of rain for 4 days straight, because you do not want your neem oil to wash off completely. You want to make sure you spray them in the afternoon where the sun isn't blasting out and completely treacherous, because these plants are also very sensitive when it comes to sun. At my starry night, I notice it more, but on the Summerific hibiscus, I'm starting to notice it a little bit, but it is attacking my starry night more badly than my Summerific hibiscus. Another thing I wanted to touch up on, which is our final point, is when they become dormant. I did the mistake of throwing out one of my hardy hibiscus because I thought it died, but little did I know it became dormant. They start becoming dormant or starting to show signals of dormancy during the mid-fall, during late fall as well. You'll see them start dropping their leaves, you'll see them start turning yellow, and then they'll start completely die back to ground level. Do not throw away your hardy hibiscus like I did, because they are still alive. They just are in dormancy and that's when you will have your period of time of moving them, transplanting them and such not. But they are one of the later things to grow in the season. So you want to go ahead and plant them in a specific area where they will grow permanently and such not. And every year they will get bigger and bigger, and they will produce a bigger showcase every year. So if you grow them by bare root like I did, you will have a little bit of a more smaller show the first year, but the next following up year you'll have a bigger performance. So that's gonna be it for this exciting spreading video, you guys. I really love these hardy hibiscus that I have in my garden, and hopefully you guys will be able to grow them in your backyard too. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and may God bless you and your family, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye guys.